Roll.
Welcome back, guys.
roll
This is
my
going to be a
two
game
dice.
between
I rolled a
Joe and
nine.
Colin.
Roll
They're
my two
competing
dice.
in
I
another
rolled an 8.
monthly
Oh, Jesus.
DMO73 tournament
Ah, damn, I don't want to.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Um,
casting it
okay.
live.
as they play.
Woo!
So
Reveal your
we don't
card.
know what's going on as we find out. And it's probably mostly us making fun of them probably most of the time.
Yeah, and sorry, I'm Zach from usually the Thursday
Oh,
special of
interesting.
Eternal, and obviously you know the other person as TC
And I'm
Scrubs
Oscar.
Drop 5.
Yeah, no, sorry, I hijacked you. I
I'm
apologize.
going to
It's fine.
But it looks like I'm assuming that's gonna be
this is zero.
Joe from Joe's Corner as 0, right?
I would think so.
No, actually, it's Colin as 0, and that one ARG
this is
winner
terrible.
is actually
Oh,
Joe
this
from
is
Joe's
terrible,
Corner,
Joey.
and he's playing the Monkey King.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think I know what his is going to be. I think he wants to bring back the Monkey King deck.
Gonna call this down.
Trying to make it a thing.
Yeah, trying to make it a thing again.
Oh, yeah, because I think this is going to be 0 pandas from Colin.
I'm gonna draw.
Yeah, it's most likely going to be 0 pandas.
Okay.
Personally, I believe they're all trash pandas. No matter even if it's good, always going to be trash pandas to me.
I agree. He's super convinced on this.
Cover.
Well, when the new cards come out, they'll be a little bit better, but for the most
To me,
part,
they got okay better. Like, there was a couple key cards that are useful.
Yeah, I mean, it's to me, it feels like it's the same thing as doing like the Pandora golems, right? Like you have that one
Okay. I'm
cool thing you
going
do,
to
but other than
draw.
that, you're just
Roll.
inefficient cards.
Right.
Oh, I misplayed. Oh, I
Oh. Oh.
So they're kind of going pretty fast. They're
supposed
just
to
calling
switch
stones,
your
not really
deck
doing
like
much
that.
right now.
Yeah. Whatever.
I think Joe from
three.
Joe's Corner just realized he misplayed and didn't search for a flying cloud on
Yeah.
one of his turns. He was just floating
I
mana.
can't tap. Oh,
Um,
for my other one.
but right now he's
Could tap before
energizing.
recovery.
My main
Yeah.
one.
Gusty.
I'm just gonna tap.
Yeah, he could
for-
tap before recovery or tap on
Okay.
Colin's turn. Didn't matter.
which
You only have,
reminds me to be-
because you only have
Yeah.
one counter. Yeah.
I
But it
just
seems
put
like
one on.
he's energizing for
Is
something.
I'm gonna put
Ooh, Shawujing.
Ooh, Sha Wujing. Very annoying, especially with all the. I wouldn't say counters yet because they're not all
Also,
out yet.
can you
but
move your stones
Yeah.
a little bit?
yeah, it's also against a 0 deck, so I don't know how many
Zach was saying he wants
chance they're going to
No,
be
the
running.
other
I
way.
mean, obviously, maybe 0 is
I-
magic light, but
I
it's going to go back to normal cost instead
to-
of
okay.
reduced cost.
Yeah, I mean, I know some things that the 0 deck runs because of the pandas, is like the the sword and the shield, which will buff his pandas and gain gems.
Yeah, that's a
Those
that's a
go
good
from 1 to
point.
2.
The other thing is, more importantly for Joey, if he gets the Zubaji, I think is how you pronounce it, then he can just
Mhm.
J-activate for 1. So he's closer. And once he does that, he's basically putting all his clouds on the field and swinging for potentially lethal on that next turn.
Yeah.
Regardless if it's with his J ruler or if he just gives a bunch of clouds to one of his
We'll pass
resonators.
turn.
Okay. I'm
So Colin
going
passes his
to
turn.
Draw.
What are you
Yeah.
thinking, Oscar?
I don't know if he has dead hand or what.
I think he was planning on doing something for 3, but Shawu put it back. Isn't that the 3 cost? You summon like some stuff. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know pandas.
I'm
I
drawing
don't know
blanks.
gems.
Singing for 8.
I actually don't know pandas either because I always think they're super bad and I ignore them.
2.
Oh.
Or Zero's Magic Light.
Oh, yep. So he
That's
does have Zero's Magic Light, and he's doing 2 because 0 makes it cost 1 less, but then Ju makes it normal, and he's going to vanish. Ooh,
Sure, I'll let you have it.
interesting.
Colin sounds
That's a good
salty
call
about
for Joey. Yeah.
Draw for
Yeah,
turn.
that's kind of funny. So yeah, so he was running 0s. There's 1 down.
Yeah.
But Colin is sitting on a full 7-card hand, so I'm not sure how he had 0
Stone.
in it on his opponent's turn.
Yeah.
No, he just drew. That's why. Okay. All right. Ooh, what was that?
I think this is his card he uses to calculate his gems he
Don't
has.
worry about it.
So it's always in the
Ah.
field. And he just throws it to the side.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's just for like a flavor. Why doesn't he just use his J ruler?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to get confused with all the counters on it. Who knows?
Well, it's only get confused if you had
No gems for
other
them.
counters to use.
Yeah.
Tap
But
2 for
that's fair, I guess.
Gem Beast.
Okay.
Okay. So he's summoning a Gem Beast.
He's trying to get all those gems because his big combo for the deck is getting the 2 twins out, those 2 pandas,
Yeah.
Shin Shin and Ray Ray.
Overall.
Great names, by the way. Horrible, horrible looking because like I just don't like the way pandas look. Not
Yeah.
like real pandas, just like these cartoony pandas. You know,
Oh yeah.
I don't have anything against pandas. Okay, I want to clarify that right now. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have. Maybe if I knew a panda. Anyways, so he's just gonna do that and pass his turn. He still has 2 up, so he can still do another zeros if he has it. He has 6 cards in his hand. Joey has
swing in for 8.
7. He's going to swing in for 8.
Blocks.
Okay, blocks are fine.
Okay,
Okay.
and Colin just sack blocks. He doesn't want to
take.
take 8. Shawwoo's down to 1 extra, but I don't think it really matters. I don't think he's like a ping for 1.
I will tap black and black for Abdul.
Ooh, and then an Abdul.
That's perfect for him because
And then
of the
I-
Shinshin and Ray Ray combo, or any gem gaining off of ender base.
Yeah,
enders.
and like most of them are ender based.
We
Yeah.
both,
Not
Mr.
only
If he
that,
could,
he's
he
just
uses the
annoying.
search.
Yeah, he's definitely annoying Colin.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's got an Abdul and a Shawwoo on the field, just kind of making whatever Colin wanted to do less efficient, as in for
Yeah.
will wise, or just summoning a unit for 600 rather than get a gem with it. So yeah, Colin's not in a good spot.
No, I wouldn't think so.
I mean, he did have 2 dead turns back to back, which is not ideal, especially as
No,
a
I'm not-
0.
Tap 2 to adjust.
But he could J-activate. Oh,
Which is
yep,
what
he's
he's
gonna
doing.
J-activate as soon as I say it.
Tap
Okay.
1 for White Raven.
All right, and he's gonna on top of that summon a White Raven.
And he passes his turn.
Yeah,
I will.
that's fine, I guess.
I'm gonna tap 2 to search twice in my deck.
Oh,
Okay.
and then looks like Joey's gonna tap 2. I think he's gonna stack it technically, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
He
2
put 2
different.
more flying clouds in his hand. Potentially, he's got all of them, but at bare minimum, he's got 2.
Both in my hand.
Um,
Okay, then I will draw for turn.
and he's at a hand of 9 now, so that's interesting.
Yep.
Keeping track of that. It's at the bottom left for you guys if you're watching. But, what do you think he's gonna do now? He's not gonna swing in with Shawwoo, that's for sure. Probably not Abdul. But
no,
next turn,
I mean putting in Wukong, doesn't it put
Nothing
the?
sounds pretty good to me.
I'm
he,
thinking
he gets to put
this-
clouds on for free if
Yeah.
he deactivates. Yes. So he'll put all the clouds on, but they don't become attached. They're just on the field.
Right.
And right now
But-
he has to full cost deactivate, so he wouldn't be able to attach anything really. Because Flying Cow has 1 and tap for bestow. Which yes, it'll give him 200 flying,
Mhm.
but he doesn't have the will for it, and he can't call a stone and deactivate. That's not how this game works.
Right.
So, I mean, unless he had the other card, if he has Zoo, he can summon Zoo, deactivate for 1, and have like a big field, and then get 2 more of those in his hand.
That's
Um,
Zach and Oscar, you know what I mean?
Oh man,
But
this
I don't know.
This is interesting.
I mean, he's not like in a bad spot because he does have at least
No.
2 clouds. But 0 is definitely going to be wanting to kill Shawwoo next turn.
Yeah.
At bare minimum. Maybe if he
Have
wants to do
1,
something else, he could kill
2,
Abdul. But
3.
I would kill Shawwoo if I was Colin.
For Sha Wujing?
Ooh, no.
Sorry, not Sha.
Oh.
Zukaiji.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I guess that's allowed.
Okay, and then I'll.
So he does have Zoo.
Deactivate.
And then he's going to
Yeah.
deactivate, and he's going to dump
Yeah.
all those clouds. I mean, another thing is he has to get rid of
Okay.
those
Zoo
cards
all
from his hand.
Yeah.
For a Zoo, another Zoo, and another Sha.
And let's see. Oh, he is searching for it, so he's gonna refill his hand. So he has to have at least 3 clouds, otherwise he's discarding a card. I think 3. No, 3. No,
I'll put.
3. He
2
needs
flying
3
clouds
cards.
in my hand.
He's got 1 cloud, 2 cloud. Oh, just 2.
Might be.
He is a 2, 4, 6, 8. He has.
Oh, let's see. So we
Just
got a 14.
calculating.
15.
Yeah.
He's a 14 from the flying clouds and 2 for each of the little resonators that go with him on it. That's fun. So he's an 18, which can stop a 0.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to do something.
What
But
did you not do?
Well, I forgot that you're... I was thinking that...
0 will
No,
stop
no, no,
flying,
no, no.
so he's not gonna be able to just
Never mind.
attack
Okay,
through
I'm good.
What?
his characters, and
Yeah.
0 can
Did I
just use it as a
shuffle
chump
my-
blocker
my
each turn.
deck?
on the Great Sky Sage. So they're at kind of a stall right now. What do you think? And what does Joey think?
I guess he doesn't get swiftness.
I feel like he's thinking.
Oh, is he thinking that it got swiftness and precision? Because it doesn't, because of
Right.
0. Maybe that's what they were discussing.
Yeah, 0 counters that. This.
Let's say Joe forgot to discard a card.
Yeah, let's.
I'll tell him right now.
Yeah, we'll live tell him.
Cover.
Yeah, so classic Joe from Joe's Corner missing a trigger here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm.
So technically,
Okay,
Colin already drew, so he has that power and already untapped. But I mean,
This card is by Jesus.
There we go.
Why'd you draw it if you're gonna discard it?
Yeah.
Oh, the shit talking begin. All right, so it's kind of a stalemate right now. Obviously, Joe from Joe's Corner has a better field.
Yeah.
Because he still has the annoyance of an Abdul and a Shawu, and he can't kill it. He can't kill those.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he has the ability to summon more resonators, and then potentially he could just swing in, to like Abdul, and if he blocks with the Great Sky Sage, then have the rest of his resonators do that. But he doesn't have any swiftness, I believe. He's definitely gem based, so he's got a lot of most likely enter ability stuff, and those don't work while Abdul's on the field.
Right.
So it all depends on whether or not Colin wants to sacrifice current value for potential late. Like, how greedy is Colin going to get? I'm not real sure about this. I don't know his deck at all, so this is all speculative. But I do know Colin as a player, and
profitable transactions.
Oh, before I speculate, he's using profitable transactions, so he's paying 1 extra for it.
I'm going to.
He's going to
banish.
What do you think? He's going to banish something? He's going to...
Well, he can do the light gem. That's for sure.
And
if you do rest target resonator or banish a fire gem, if you do, this card deals 600. Is there a wind? Yeah. So he can draw a card or rest
Well, if he can do 600 or resonator, should do it to Abdul to kill Abdul.
But he doesn't have a fire gem, so he can't do that. He would need a fire gem to be banished to do that. So he can only do the rest of resonator and draw a card.
Shoot. No, I'm not banishing light gem.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean,
just the green gem. Just draw.
Is he just cycling? Like, what is this? What's the point?
Yeah,
of
it looks like he
this?
just drew a card.
Okay, so it's very expensive to draw a card.
Yeah.
He's still all pure light.
But he did sound torn. He looked like he wanted to rest resonator.
He did originally actually get rid of the light one, but he put it back on. So yeah, Eddie, you're right. That's a good call there. So he drew. He's stretching, that's for sure.
He could have maybe misread it and thought it said target J/resonator. So maybe he was wanting to rest the Wukong. I don't know. It's an assumption, but
maybe, but
because he may want to do that so he can tack into some of these other things and just start killing them off.
Yeah, that would be. Well, I specifically think he wants to kill Abdul.
Yeah.
But like he's gonna summon another Shawu. Joey is. At least, at bare minimum, because we know he's got 1. So that's gonna make his chance cost 2 more. So that 1 cost chance is gonna be a 3 cost chance. That's basically his entire turn. And he can't really call any more will because he needs the blocker of 0. So yeah, he's in like a slowdown. Now Joey, he doesn't want to call any more stones either, but he can just keep summoning stuff at the same value as what he normally would do. So as of right now, Colin's gonna lose in the late game, from my prediction. Unless Colin starts just sacrificing value. Like, you just need to get stuff on the field to where if Joe from Joe's Corner decides to block with Great Sage, then you could still swing in with the rest of your resonators, maybe if they're flying or something like that. Because I don't know, he's got to start doing something.
I'm thinking.
Right? Do you disagree?
Yeah.
With me?
No, I agree. I mean, I'm just sitting here thinking about like numbers with his Joey stuff. Like, he can put in another Sha Wu Jing and then have 1, but I was sitting there like, would you even bestow it because it just gains a +2 technically for the resonator?
Yeah, you don't get the flying.
And then he loses the +2 from Wukong. So I'm assuming he's not going to bestow those at all.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, as long as Wukong is above 11, he's safe. Colin left 2 up, So in my idea, if Colin still had a zeros, that'd be annoying and bad. But that's only if he attacks in. He's not going to attack in with a Shawu.
Abdul.
Oh, he's going to attack in with an Abdul, though.
Interesting. Like, why wouldn't you play the Xiao Jing right now? Because then that makes the Zero's Magic Light even
that's
more
what I was
expensive.
going towards. It's like, you just do it, so like then you could prevent him from using
I'll
it.
take it.
Okay.
Prevent them from using anything.
Right.
Now it
Colin
looks like
took the
Colin
damage.
took it. So,
Their attacks with.
Is Colin just afraid of the big swing from Wukong potentially?
Maybe. I think that's what he's going to save his blocker for. Something
Well, he could have
bigger.
saved White Raven though. That's what I'm interested for. He could have just used the sacrifice White Raven, right?
Yeah. Also, Colin sometimes will forget that
Very
he's
common.
removing things like flying from people
Pretty
with his
Um,
Zero Ruler.
Well, even if he forgot, White Raven does fly.
Yeah.
The idea would be,
Okay,
Great
that's
Sage
fine.
could attack in, and then he could Flying Cloud another one, so he could still he gets 4 extra or
Yeah.
400 extra damage.
I think he just wanted to guarantee that kill for Xiao Jing.
Yeah, but he's got another Sao Wujing, so is Abdul
Yeah.
not a threat to him right now?
It is, knowing how his deck runs, but I think he'd rather, I don't know, have more spells to be able to play.
Yeah,
More
unless
chance.
he has to have a spell heavy hand. But like Joey has
Yeah,
another,
maybe he drew us in the
another
bed.
Shawu, like so that like I don't know. Like he can easily just summon it, and this is information that Colin knows because he pulled it from the J Activate. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh. This is black.
Oops.
This is interesting.
Having 2. He said 2 blacks, so he
Black
used
Lightning Bird.
Oh, he's gonna kill the bird. That's the only thing he can kill. It can't be canceled.
Yeah.
So, I mean, rip bird. So
Oh, swing
I don't know why he
60
didn't do that earlier.
I guess he want. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess
why,
maybe his plan changed. So he's gonna swing in at
Also,
that, and he's
70.
potentially going to. Oh yeah, he's gonna swing with a
Yeah.
zoo after that. So he's not gonna put any flying clouds on any of them. Interesting.
No, pass turn.
So he's gonna want to hold on to 2 extra stones,
Draw for turn.
I don't know.
or maybe he just doesn't want to do it.
Cover.
Like you're right, he just wants to make sure, even if his resonators die, that he's still 14-14.
Yeah.
Joey.
I don't know. I don't know what Joey was thinking there. If he had the murder, he could have done it earlier. I think Joey missed lethal.
I didn't get the card I wanted. That's cool.
Joey missed lethal.
Yeah, because he could have swung with Shaw, then attached
No,
the.
no. Colin's at
clouds.
3 health. Joey missed lethal.
My cat's meowing like crazy.
Yeah. Joey just missed lethal. If you just put 2 flying clouds on your zoo, which he had the will for.
Mhm.
He swings.
Well,
in
that's what I
with
was
zoo.
saying. You swing with the Wukong the way it is, then attach those clouds.
Yeah.
But-
He attacked with Wukong first. That was the
Yeah.
correct move, and he just forgot to do it. Wow. The guy who always complains about people missing lethal, miss lethal.
Yeah, he really gives us a hard time about it.
All right. Colin's definitely not a good spot though. He still only has.
No, yeah,
3
he
health.
needs a few bodies in the field.
Yeah, he can kill something here, but then he can't block next turn.
Yeah,
Oof. He'd have to
Even,
summon
like-
at least 2 other things and make sure they don't get murdered. So maybe he's afraid to attack anyways.
Trader.
Okay, he's gonna just summon a jump blocker. I'm assuming he had that in his hand for a while and he was just waiting for Abdul. The fact that he's not attacking Abdul, just summoning him,
Did you
means
gain
he's
light
just
jump?
summoning chump blockers.
Why,
Right.
Why would I gain light jump?
Because you play Gem Trader.
they're
Yeah,
they're,
that's
they're
cool.
confused.
Oh yeah, I do. That's
Oh my gosh.
okay.
Yeah.
I will...
Hey, we're listening to their audio vaguely.
Yeah.
Just to see. Well, Colin, you're dead on the
there you
field,
go.
so you have to have a Zero's Magic Light or something. You're super dead on the field. Just from like attacking with 3 different people.
Well, I mean, he can use the. I don't know if he does. He might have Zero's Magic Light.
yeah, and he can do it for 1, but
Yeah,
that would make him not dead. That's all it does is
Colin.
make him not.
yeah,
dead.
yeah. It just delays it.
Joey.
Well, it delays it and it does get rid of a unit or resonator. But
no.
I mean, Joey, if he's smart, would just summon the other guy. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he also missed lethal. Yeah, Joe from Joe's Corner missed lethal. Oh, remember Joe's Corner? Remember those? No?
I'm gonna attack the center.
If you remember Joe's corner, comment.
Yeah,
below.
please. Do you guys want him to come back? Because Joe doesn't, that's for sure. Not that he missed doing it, he just
Hey,
doesn't want to put in the effort to be Joe
Um,
from Joe's Corner. He wants to rebrand himself. But he's definitely not an ARG winner anymore. Not with
There
that
it is.
misplay. Jeez. Yep, and there's zeros, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I went on a
I
tangent
will
there.
fair spell that.
Not enough shit talking. He's going to Ferris spell
Nope.
it. Yeah, that's fine.
But he has another.
Potentially. And if he does, then, then Joey misplayed. Because he could have just summoned, once again, the other
Shao
gosh
Wu
darn
Yang
card he
around
has. Shao Wu.
Yep, that's good.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you didn't
And
say
that's
if you
game.
declared blockers, so like you
Colin calls
still
it.
declare blocks if you want to.
There's nothing I can do.
Yep, Colin called it.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, and we'll.
That was game 1, right?
All right.
Yep, that was game 1. We'll
Yeah.
cut into
Second.
yeah.
game 2. Woo! Looks like Colin will go second. He usually does that for his energize.
Shit, last game, Joey, you don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 3.
So, last game, if you guys watched, was interesting.
Two.
Joe from Joe's Corner missed lethal, but still ended up winning. So it's fine. Colin just didn't do a lot. He got shut down pretty hard.
Well, from why does he have that? From what I'm hearing in the audio of them talking, it looks like he had a crap hand as his excuse.
Draw for two.
Well,
close.
yeah. You can only have a crap hand if you make a crap deck. That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah, I was about to say. So now he's gonna make sure to gain all his gems.
Yeah.
Once he gets to 4 or even 6, that's where he starts just to go off with
Yeah.
the Shinshins.
And looks like Joey's
I would-
getting more comfortable with Monkey King, so he decided on Joey's turn to actually pay the 300 life for the Killing Stone. No real reason to have a Killing Stone, but whatever.
Yeah.
So he did it just specifically so he can get a Flying Cloud in his hand. Now, in the first game, Joey forgot if he has more than 7 cards, he has to discard. Well, let's see if he does it again.
I'll do black for Abdul.
Okay, he's gonna summon Abdul.
Uh,
He's got to remove a counter from that, so that's only gonna have one more counter left.
draw for turn.
Let's see if they remember to put counters on that.
So,
No, they're gonna forget. I'm gonna put a counter on that for him.
Yeah.
There you go. I put a basic one.
we'll.
Oh, someone. Yeah, exactly. That's basic counters on my Dark Smash.
Oh,
I was
Okay.
gonna remember, I
So
swear.
Colin's at 2 gems already. That's already infinitely better than his prior
Oh.
game. And
It is.
We only saw like 3 cards from him, right? Well, 4. We saw 4 cards. This is a new one.
This is yeah.
Gemblade Sapphire. When this card gains flying, as long as you control a water gem. So no,
Right.
it's just a 6/6
Draw.
right now.
Cover all.
Yeah.
Classic trash pandas.
I'm surprised he didn't side into his Panda Ruler, which is in his sideboard, because at least then he would guarantee the gain of the 2 gems in the beginning.
You know what I'm honestly surprised with? He didn't just J activate.
Yeah.
Because knowing that he's playing a Wukong who has Abdul and stuff like that, he could slow the game down by just J activating and swinging into whatever he has. And if Joey doesn't
Yeah.
have anything on the field, he could tap. Now that being said, I don't know what Colin's deck is, so
I do agree.
maybe he needs to be
For a
ramping
shot.
up. But like Joey would probably not have summoned that
I will faster.
if Colin had J activated. Now that also being said, he would only have 1 stone up instead of 2 and no energize. So that's just the caster's mentality thing. I would have liked to seen it, but it
Yeah.
is what it is. He's got 3 gems now.
Getting there.
Okay, that's
Attack
300%
one
better than last game.
for discovery.
Tapping 1 for discovery. He needs a tap 2.
Yeah, green gem.
Oh, you don't want a blue gem?
He needs the tap 2.
Draw a card. Holy crap! This is terrible, Joey.
Oscar's letting them know. Oscar's letting them know as judges. Oh, there you go.
You're okay with that? Okay.
Oh,
I'll top 1 for Raven, removing a
okay. So yeah, he did,
Oh, wait,
and then
wait,
just
wait, wait.
untapped that. Did tap 1 for Raven.
No, I was gonna Severing Winds your Raven.
That's fine.
Okay, and so he's severing winds a Raven. Sure.
Like you misplay, I misplay. We're both just misplaying. Okay.
All
Pass.
right.
Okay. I'm going to.
I guess
Okay.
Joey just wants the severing winds for fun.
I don't know.
Maybe just not expecting Colin to do 2 things in a row.
That's
It's interesting because
I hope
he's going to have the will up for it on his turn, and like you can just
Right.
use it to straight up cancel.
That's it.
Maybe he's got like Ferris spells in his hand, so he's not worried.
Oh, no.
That's my guess. Maybe he's worried he's going to overdraw again. That's another option. I mean,
Yeah.
getting rid of a 3/3 flyer is nifty and all, but like the effect was null. The card can't get anything.
Daisy, no.
So, yeah. White Raven, like, you can't get the enter ability, can't banish the draw card because of Abdul. So it's just a 3/3 flying.
I'm gonna green
I wonder
for
if
flying
does Colin even run any blue
Yeah.
or water?
cloud. Green
gems,
for
that's what I'm
dash
interested in.
to Shock.
I think he's straight white.
Okay.
Hmm.
Swing for 10.
Well, he's got green. So Joey decided to play a flying cloud and then instantly bestow it to Shawu and swing
Actually,
in
wait,
for
wait.
10 flying.
Can I not pass turn?
That's probably why he got rid of the bird.
Yes.
okay. I'm gonna.
He wants to start swinging in now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense now.
Mm-hmm.
We knew he had a cloud.
Okay.
It is now
And
still
pause.
tapped. And Colin can J-activate.
Touching anything.
He should.
I mean, he should have done it a while ago, in my opinion,
Yeah.
but because now Joey's in the territory where he can just hard cast Judgment and be fine with no, and would still have a bunch of stuff on the field.
Um.
And he has to be worried because if he does have Zubaji, then he can swing for lethal next turn. Because Colin has nothing to stop flying.
Yeah.
Because he would be able, for those, he'd be able to summon it for 3, and then be able to J-activate for 1, have swiftness
tap
and
to
flying.
Deactivate.
With
There
his
we
J
go.
ruler, and have
Yeah.
flying with Wu Jing, which is not technically lethal, but possibly because you can then use Sacred Elf to put another flying cloud on Abdul and swing for lethal after that, depending on how many clouds he has. But nevertheless, Colin sees this most likely and J activates. Still has his Energize, which is nifty. You know, so he does have the potential of maybe zerosing, energizing with his
Yeah.
one, unrested will. Once again, not impressed by Trash Panda deck. Well, it could just be the pilot.
either.
That's for sure.
No, I think it's just the pandas right now.
Yeah, I mean they're coming up with more support, so it shouldn't be this bad.
Mm-mm.
But
Oh,
I also feel like Colin is just not utilizing zeros as much. Because he could have just had zeros on the field and used her to summon stones. She can't
Yeah.
die unless you specifically murder her.
Well, not just that, but he's running just all pure white because he's running most of the cards from the starter deck, which not all of them are great. You know, he's not reaching out and trying like black ones or green because like if he got those black ones, at least he can use her ability on the front side
True, yeah.
to remove the flying from that Sha Wu Jing earlier and just block.
Yeah, but he would just be chump blocking at that
All I
point.
block with Sacred.
Yeah,
So it looks like Colin's attacking, by the way.
and Joey's on a block with Sacred Elf.
Yeah, but he attacked first. I don't think I agree with this call.
That was at the top.
What was the purpose of that?
Put it in my hand.
Hmm.
Recover all. Draw.
What was the purpose of swinging in with both his characters? He's not gonna win trades. Swinging with Gem Trader was interesting because it just died. He's not. Yeah. And Joey could have double blocked technically.
Awesome.
Colin has to have some trick in his hand.
Yeah, possibly. Like he was just trying to get Joey to play into it, but Joey didn't.
Yeah, but you shouldn't play expecting your opponent to misplay. That's not like the smart move.
That's
The only reason
Colin.
you only do that if you're desperate. So, it smells kind of smells like something's burning. It's got a lot of will. Joey has. He's got one more cloud in his hand. He's tapping 2 for another Abdul. Just add insult to injury.
Yeah, make sure it sticks.
Green for flying cloud.
Yep, he's putting one more cloud down there. And this game's looking very similar to game 1. With just as many misplays.
Yeah, they're a little everywhere.
Cover.
Yeah. I mean, let's see. Because I don't think Joe from Joe's Corner realizes he could technically bounce around his clouds.
Yeah.
Now that being said, there's no more flying anymore because of zeros,
Mhm.
so it's not necessary.
Hey,
And since zero blocks all damage, he needs at least one more cloud for Xiao Wujing to attack in and not die. Won't kill anything, but not die. So just that's the reason he didn't attack. But I mean, he could just J activate next turn. He can call 2 more clouds.
I'll tap 2.
He's got the will for it, and then J activate next turn.
Yep.
And Colin's stuck on 3 will with 1 energize, and all his chance costs 1 extra. He's definitely not in a good spot right now.
Profitable transactions.
Yep. And he's gonna do profitable transactions again. It looks like he's probably gonna do, if you watch the first game, just draw a card. He could rest.
I think he might. He might be.
I'll do green and Ferris spell that.
Oh,
Ooh.
no, he got Ferris spelled.
If he did, though, I think he would have rested the Xiao Wujing to try to swing into one of the Abduls with 0.
I would think he wouldn't, because I think he would want to be swinging into Xiao Wujing anyways. Because he could swing into Xiao Wujing with 0.
Yeah, I mean,
A zero-
he should be doing that, but I feel like Colin just.
Well,
wants
you know,
his
because he would be able to
abilities
clear
I think you
both
have to
Abduls
do
at that
it
point. Because
initially.
then, if Joey wanted to keep Xiao Wu, he'd have to black with an Abdul, and then he would use the Gem Blader, which is 6/6 as well, to swing into the rested Abdul, thus killing both of the Abduls. One that Joey would use to block, and the other one because he rested it.
Yeah, it's not a cost.
Now, is it a cost to summon Gemblade?
We'll
Not Gemblade. What is it? What was that card? Forgive me. Profitable transaction. Choose up to 5. Banish a. If you do, it's not a cost. No, it's just it's a effect of the card. So no, he does not have to get rid of his gems. Sorry, I was thinking that aloud. But yeah, no, that would have been the play I've done. I would have rested an Abdul to kill both Abduls because he's not facing lethal unless he summons his J Ruler with Swiftness, but he can't do that while Zero's on the field. So there was no lethality against him, so he would have been fine. So Joe's gonna search for 1 more cloud. Looks like.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
He only had 1 will up, so that makes sense.
I will draw.
And he's gonna start his turn, and should just be able to swing with Xiao Wu if he wants to. I don't know what he has in his hand. He only has 5 cards, and at least one of them is Cloud. So 4 other cards. If he had Baji, he would just summon it. There's no reason why he wouldn't, right?
Right.
So that's out of play. He already used a Ferris spell. He already used the Severing Winds, so he should only have 3 of those left. He already used 2 Abduls.
Flying Cloud on Abdul.
Well, didn't he also have Vanish from last game? So that's another cancel.
He would probably have Vanishing Piece. Probably just has a lot of cards. Now Joey didn't tap any will for that card. He just said it's going to be attached. So that in essence is a misplay.
In case
yeah.
in the case for me that they have one. Okay. I'll sing it you for 10.
But we'll see. So Colin didn't block the Abdul 8/8, and let's see if he can block the 10.
I'll block that.
He's gonna block the 10 with his 6/6.
Oh, I need to tap a green for bestowing that. I don't think it.
Yep. So he's gonna sacrifice Gem. That's fine. It's
He
interesting.
corrected the thing for bestowing by tapping that green down.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. He did tap the green down now.
Yeah.
That may be just because you told him.
Well, yeah, I just want everybody to see who if they saw it happen. Like, why did he tap that? But
I'll
yeah.
tap 4 to deactivate.
Okay,
Oh,
so he's just gonna
straight.
hard cast J activation now.
Okay.
He's going to get
Search my deck.
most likely he's going to grab a Zoo and a Sha from his deck. Yep, he is. And then after that, he's gonna place. I would assume the remaining 2 clouds. I would assume he has both of those in his
I'll put
hand.
out 2 flying clouds.
Yeah. Yep. There it
Yeah.
is.
give them plus
And-
4.
Yeah, he's got +6 now because of Sha on the field. So he's a 16,
Nah,
16.
nah, we'll pass turn.
Doesn't have precision because
Draw for turn.
0. the fun canceller Zero is on the field against fun canceller Abdul. So I guess that's fair. So yeah, this is once again not looking great for Colin. Not looking well.
He's a 10-9. Never added the basic counters.
Let's see. So he's got a 10-9 Xiao Wu on the field, a 16-16 Wukong on the field, and currently an 8-8 Abdul. If he
Discovery.
Okay.
So Colin's using his Energize
Okay.
and
okay, I was wondering where that
his
came from.
last will to get this card. If he gets a red card, or a red one, that would be interesting. But he just decided to get another yellow gem. I'm not sure 100% why. He also drew a card. But Joey has lethal if he balances his flying clouds. Because he'll be able to bounce them between like Abdul and Xiao Wu. Well, at least one of them each. Which should give him lethal if Colin doesn't summon anything. So he's just summoning a 5-9 blocker. Okay, so that means he's not dead on the field.
Yeah.
But see, Colin has the ability of summoning let's say another Xiao Wu. That's gonna give 18 for his Sky Wukong.
Cover all.
So he'll at least take 18 damage. He might take a little less, a little more. But he'll lose his stall Boster.
Yeah. I'm saying about what he does to attack, because he could.
Well, if Joey just swings in for Sky right now, Joey would probably let that. Colin would probably let that go through. Just to see what else happens.
Right, and then at that point, would you like bestow 1-1, or would you cast?
No, at that point, if I was Joey, I would just summon an extra unit.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, he's gonna if you let yourself get that low, Colin was only 3 will to play with, so he could summon another Xiao Wu, so he would only be able to cast one cost, like spells or chants.
Yeah.
So that would negate Zero's canceling spell, right? So on the next turn, he can't zero anything. He can zero one thing potentially, but then he wouldn't be able to summon any more chump blockers. So then you still swing with lethal because then he can't summon anything. Just from pure numbers, right? It costs 3 to use zeros. If you have 4 units on the field and he's got 400 health, doesn't matter where you put your flying clouds at that point. I assume he's got some cancels in the well as well. My idea is to swing with Sky or Wukong and see what happens.
Okay. I'm gonna do
But we'll see.
a green
Okay, here
to
he goes.
bestow onto Abdul.
Okay, so he's gonna bestow on an Abdul first before attacking.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Also, you technically weren't supposed to gain that gem or draw a card because Abdul's
Why?
because enter abilities don't enter.
I never used an enter ability.
You didn't draw a card with the
Discovery?
So Joey's currently
no.
No.
not
Why
understanding
didn't I
that
have to make a draw
he
card?
did not do Gem Minister
Okay,
Garnet.
make you draw a card.
Uh,
Point is, I didn't.
so they're gonna be talking about it a little while.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, how do you feel about this play? I don't agree with
To
this.
equip the flying cloud.
I don't either.
Wujing.
Okay.
I see what he's going for, but I wouldn't have agreed with it either.
So his J Ruler loses
Is
4/4.
He's at
Yeah.
he's at 12 still. Because he gets passive.
So he goes back to 12/12. So he's just trying to squeeze extra damage in.
I feel like he maybe thought that no matter what, that his Wukong would have been blocked. Maybe he's trying to spread it out to 2 different things. I don't know.
I mean, even if his Wukong was blocked, and then he could have done it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. He did the same thing last time where he wasn't balancing his clouds well.
Attack with Abdul.
So he's gonna attack with Abdul. Abdul can die. It's only a 10-10. So he should block it with 0. Unless.
Okay, Abdul will die.
Oh, I think I know it. So Joey's probably tried to bait him, so he probably has a murder in his hand.
He will actually gain
Okay.
back up to 6. But
And he's gonna gain back his
I
6
will
because
swing
Abdul
in
died.
with
Yeah.
Sky Sage.
I would let Sky Sage go through.
Is it not +8?
Okay, in response, we'll tap 3.
It is
Endless Night, just
plus
discard
6.
Red Banner. Then all residents gain -2/-2 intelligence.
Yeah, so he does have a murder.
Okay.
So then the 16 damage will go through, and then I'll swing in for 10.
Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he had it.
He had it.
Man, I
It's still an interesting
Well-
play.
in my hand.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there you go,
Colin's
guys.
salting
This
and
is
throwing
how
out the
it was
resident
last
panda
I
stuff.
literally run, like,
Complaining
half my
again about
deck
his
with,
hand. Look, see, I told you it was
spells and
engines.
3 costs and below
He would have
Yeah.
comboed in
and I
each
would-
one of those.
This is all I
But,
draw both
yeah,
games.
no, it proved furthermore, like I've been saying, pandas suck.
Bullshit.
Well,
like
current
New
panda suck.
cards and everything.
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
And then they have-
I mean, Joey, in my opinion, probably misplayed a lot, but he hasn't been playing Force of Will by itself, or
Yeah.
Wukong enough to be really efficient at it. So sorry for that if you guys are just tearing your hair out.
I have 18
Or girls,
one
I
cost
apologize.
cards in this deck.
Yeah. Anyways, this was fun, right? If you guys want to see more, or listen to me rant more while Oscar Senpai just
I was tired. I had a long day, but next time I'll have more energy in this.
No, I'm
Actually-
it's fine. It's fine.
Give to the commentary. But
No,
thank you guys for
yeah.
watching,
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
and
Thanks.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe
I built
if you forgot,
separate
and check us out again. We'll see you.